Yo, what is up? I am here live. This is episode number 1. That's right, episode number 1, The Hop and the Bean. We're here kicking it off live here tonight at Compass Coffee for an awesome, amazing event called Drink Beer, Do Good. We are located inside, like I just said, of Compass Coffee. And so there's a lot of these coffee places popping up around Akron, a lot of breweries popping up around Akron. These coffee shops, they're going to the ends of the earth to get these beans, anywhere from Guatemala, from Costa Rica, from Colombia, and they're getting shipped to places like Akron and to some of these awesome coffee houses and coffee shops, and they're making some of the best specialty coffee. And it's a scene in Akron with all the specialty coffee, all the different shops, Compass being one of the best ones that are popping up, and that's part of what we're looking at tonight. On the other side of that, we have these craft breweries that are doing the same thing, scouring the ends of the earth to find the perfect hop. And so they are getting them, going out and finding them, whether it's locally sourced or getting out of country, they're finding the best hop to make the best craft beer. And bringing here to Akron some of the best craft beer scene, best craft beers that are around the country. And so tonight, those two communities built on passion, those two worlds come together at Drink Beer, Do Good. This is exactly what the Hop and the Bean is all about. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Hop and the Bean, episode 1, Drink Beer, Do Good. So I am here with Curtis from The Well,
yes,
who is putting on this event.
Yep.
And tell me, so Drink Beer, Do Good.
Yep.
What is the good that we're doing?
Well, first off, Andy, let me say thank you for coming out this evening. We're so excited to have the Hop and the Bean here at Compass Coffee for Drink Beer, Do Good. But do good. So Compass Coffee was really founded on a passion for creating a gathering place here in the Middlebury neighborhood. But most importantly, so that we would have a revenue-generating component to what we do to fund some of our initiatives. So in the literal sense, when you drink beer, you actually do good. Those funds won't be lining the pockets of any one person in this organization, but those funds will be devoted to the community, specifically to the Middlebury neighborhood, and we'll do that through 3 initiatives. 1, restoring housing. This is arguably the forgotten neighborhood of Akron, Ohio. It suffers from a ton of dilapidated houses on the res list, like going to be demoed, and we have the wild idea to restore those and create healthy rental opportunities for others and home ownership opportunities at a later date. We also have creating economy. So we have the coffee shop. This fall we hope to start up a shared use kitchen and incubator where people will have access to commercial appliance to mass produce their products specifically for food entrepreneurs. And last but certainly not least, supporting place. So this past spring we launched the Middlebury Block Challenge where people had access to a matching grant up to $1,000 where they can do minor home improvements here in the Middlebury neighborhood. And also we'll be embarking on a journey alongside MKSK to do a neighborhood plan, and that's coming real soon. So those are the ways that you'll be drinking beer tonight and doing good.
Awesome. That is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
So this is put on by The Well. That's part of the organization that you work for.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me a little bit about who and what that is, if you can.
So The Well is a community development corporation. We are the first place-based CDC in the city of Akron. You'll note that local government, amongst other organizations, have devoted a ton of focus to these initiatives, given our capacity and our relationship with the local community. So that's a part of our neighborhood identity, if that makes sense. And Middlebury neighborhood, for those who doesn't know, if you take the northeast corner of Route 8 North and 76 East and bound that by East End, Goodyear Heights, North Hill, you have the Middlebury neighborhood.
Okay, so, that's good. I was going to ask you that.
For geographical purposes, that's nice. Where we're located. But relatively young organization. We were only founded fall of 2016. And just a bunch of young Thundercats who've been running as fast as we possibly can to serve Middlebury through those 3 initiatives: restoring housing, creating economy, and supporting place as best we know how. And while it has been a journey, it has been super duper life-giving to engage with folks in this area. Contrary to popular belief, Middlebury is actually the original settlement of Akron, Ohio.
Wow.
And at one point was going to be as big as Cleveland, but the canal was put in, and that was sort of halted and then birthed Akron, Ohio. But yeah, it's a rich legacy that belongs to this place.
Yeah.
And I would argue that's consistent with how the residents feel, those who have been here for a quarter century and more. So yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
I love it.
Man.
Yeah, I love. I have one more question for you.
Yeah, sure.
I'm throwing this one in at you.
Go ahead.
See how much good you're going to do tonight. Will you be sampling the beers that we have on tap tonight?
Of course I will.
So what are you looking forward to? What's your favorite beer?
I'm an IPA guy myself.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna venture down the path of Indiana Pale Ales this evening.
Okay.
And,
all right.
I got the opportunity to speak to Josh from Akron, and he's got a Henry IPA that's got my name written all over it.
Well, try the Arche has the Whirlpool Party.
Okay.
Phenomenal. I'm telling you.
It's done.
Yeah, it's good.
It's done.
Oh yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hear a little bit more about the Compass side of things. I believe we have one of your associates from Compass Coffee, Eric, who's a friend of the show that can come on and answer some questions.
What's up, Andy?
Hey, what's up, man? Good to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For those of you that remember the Hop and the Bean and its initiating early stages, we were with 330 to go, and we had a show. It was just a segment called the Hop and the Bean.
Yep.
And we had Compass Coffee and Missing Falls on as well. Missing Falls Brewery, shout out. There's a great group of guys. But Eric, you came on and you were able to talk a little bit more, and this thing is that show went so well, and we saw that there's such a niche for it in Akron, and it's not getting any smaller. It's about to explode even more.
It is. For beer and coffee.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe tell me a little bit about, just for the purpose of this show, about who Compass Coffee is, how they fit into tonight, and how they fit into the Well organization that Curtis just talked about.
Yeah. So Compass Coffee is, we call it a contributory, a tributary, a branch, an arm of the Well Community Development Corporation. So we are a nonprofit. When we say Compass Coffee, same thing as the Well, same exact thing. So all the money that we make go back into housing, economic development, and placemaking initiatives in the Middlebury community. Specifically right now, housing. I believe we have 3 homes that we just purchased in this community that we're in the process of renovating and fixing it up. So when you come here and buy a cup of coffee, you're helping fund all of those things. You're helping breathe life back into a people group and into a community of Akron that hasn't had a lot of life. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So that's one of your initiatives I see right now, the Middlebury Fix It.
Yep.
You're raising money to renovate. That's just like a home?
Yeah. So if you come in on a regular day, obviously not today for Drink Beer Do Good, but if you come on a regular day, you're at the register buying a cup of coffee, you'll be asked if you want to donate $5, $15, or $25, and that goes towards renovating a room of the home that we're fixing up. I think it's the bathroom, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, we're trying to raise money to help renovate one of the rooms and help pay for it. So it's actually the White House right down. So if you drive past our entrance, right on Agate, it's the White House near the end on the right-hand side.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So I asked Curtis. I'm going to ask you.
Yep.
You going to do good and drink beer tonight?
Yes.
What kind of beer are you looking forward to tasting?
I'm probably going to go after the red ale.
Okay.
I like dark beers, so I'm a little sad that there's no porters or stouts. That's like coffee and stouts kind of go together, so that's kind of my thing. But I'll probably go after the red ale tonight. I'm not a big IPA guy, but I might check one or two out. So
The coffee beer connection is usually in the stout genre style.
Yeah. My go-to is a polymer from Arche. Every time that's like my go-to.
Yes.
So it's hard for me to get anything different when I go there.
Well, they have it. I just told Curtis the Whirlpool IPA. It's a hazy. Okay. It's phenomenal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to challenge these other breweries tonight to prove me wrong that it's not the best beer here tonight.
Yeah.
But
okay,
we'll see.
Cool. Sweet.
All right, well, man, thanks for coming on.
Man. Thanks
Good
for
to see
having
you
me
again.
Yeah.
And hopefully, we'll see you again soon.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
This Hop in the Bean thing is taking off.
Dude, it's great. And pumped you guys are here. Pumped you're taking off. And we're excited to be a part of it, too. And you guys will be at the Latte Art Throwdown next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I can. So Akron Coffee Roasters is having a Latte Art Throwdown for local baristas and other coffee shops to get involved. If you are a barista and you're watching, I believe it's $5 to compete. I'll be a judge. I'm not sure who else is judging. But
I forget.
You guys will be there. We'll
Hop
be there.
in the Bean will be there.
Yeah. And we'll probably have some staff members competing as well. So staff members, baristas. So
awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to some baristas throwing it down.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. So there you have it. There's a few of the Well's finest talking about what's happening here as an organization, the Well, and how it all ties in with doing good and drinking coffee. Because if you look behind me, you can see that's part of their vision statement is for Compass Coffee, drink coffee, do good. Tonight it's been flipped to drink beer, do good, which is in the heart of who the Hop in the Bean is. And so some of the breweries that are here tonight, Acronym, Arche, and Ohio Brewing Company. So that's Arche down in Merriman Valley. I interviewed Ron once before, and it was they do a phenomenal job down in the valley, getting ready to open a 60,000 square foot facility in Canal Place, right next to Friends of Show Missing Falls Brewery. And that is going to be an amazing part of what the mayor has already approved as the Akron Beer District. It's already a done deal. It's a verified terminology. So this thing is taken off, guys. Akron Beer District is a district that's going to be part of Akron as it develops, as this as renovation and it starts to kick off in the downtown area. Ohio Brewing Company is launching in the Falls on Front Street, and so they'll be they're an older brewery, but they're at a new location, and they actually have a beer tonight that I've never had, a double IPA, which is big for them. They usually have their staple, and so I'm pretty excited about that. And then Acronym Brewery, Akron's newest brewery, that and Missing Mountain, it also just opened up, is on East Main, and it is a phenomenal facility. We're looking to talk to them really soon on the Hop of the Bean. And they have some good beers, really cool location. It's a really cool vision that they have going on there. Are we sounding okay? Levels and everything? We okay? All right. We have any viewers out there right now? What's going on, guys? It's good to see you. Have any questions about the beer or the event itself? Go ahead and throw them out. We are here, and it's filling up pretty quickly. It's a good turnout. There's different. They kind of give you we'll give you a lay of the land here in a minute, but they kind of lay out their vision. It's pretty well done, and they show you like what the Well is about, kind of the socioeconomic status and their vision statement of who the Well is that they have here. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready to try some beer here in a minute. Some samples. You wanna get us some? Yeah. I think so how it works, we have these beer tickets, and we have these awesome paddles right? And so they actually say the well on them. If our associate knows me, she knows that I like IPAs to try. Yeah. And so, yeah, we're going to get some of our the Whirlpool, the Henry, and their double IPA. So just putting my order in there, and we're going to try some of these craft beers, get our flight going. There's some music going. There's a caterer in the back, which is pretty cool. They've done a good job utilizing the space that they have. If you've never been down here to Compass Coffee, it's a really cool space. The coffee bar is over that way, entrance is that way, and there's a stage in the back as well. And so it's the acoustics are pretty good. Down this area, like I said, it's pretty open, and it's filling up pretty quickly, but they do a really good job. They don't so Compass Coffee doesn't roast their beans here. I think they meet up with some other people, and or not meet up, but they get them imported from other roasters, from what I understand. Don't quote me on that, and I should have asked Eric that when he was here, but hope he doesn't get mad at me. But they don't roast, is basically what I'm trying to say, but they do make the specialty drinks that they make are like really good. I just had a drink called the Campfire Mocha. It was a little bit smoky, chocolate milk mocha, a little bit of smokiness in there. It was phenomenal, really tasty. So give a little bit of more insight into the Hop and the Bean and who we are and what we are and what our plan is as we roll this thing out. Like I said, episode number 1 tonight. This event just happened to coincide, and the timing was perfect, and the well was open to it. And so we said, hey, Hop and the Bean, drink beer, do good, in a coffee shop, in Compass Coffee. Let's combine forces, and let's do this thing. And here we are. And so the Hop and the Bean, if you've been following me at all on social media, part of my goal and my plan and my vision is for us to explore specialty coffee and craft beer in Akron. So on the coffee side of it, there's a lot of these places that you may or may not know about, and I would love to expose those to you and kind of give you, oh, hello, there we go. We have...
This is the Ohio Brewing Company Double IPA. And then next is our Shays, the Whirlpool IPA. And then this is Acronym's Henry Street IPA. Does that sound right? Henry Street IPA? Yeah.
Any brewers to come over for an interview? So we're going to see if we can snag one of the brewers to talk about their beer and kind of pick their brain a little bit about it. But like I was saying, we are going to. This is the heartbeat. This is a great. I am so excited. This is our first show because it exposes who we are and what we're trying to do, and it's find out about Akron coffee and beyond, Akron beer and beyond. If we have to go to Cleveland, maybe we go on vacation. Let's go, Hop and Bean. We're going on vacation, and we're going to find the best beer in Hawaii or who knows where. But all right, so hey, how we doing? Joining us, we have Jesse.
Yep.
As the shirt says.
Yes, as the shirt says. Pick this up.
Yeah, you can grab it. Yeah.
All right.
From Arche Brewery.
Yeah, from Arche Brewing.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So we have from you're one of my favorite beers. I mean, in a long time that I've had, the Whirlpool New England style IPA. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is this a different variation of when it first came out?
Yes. So this take is with different hops, same sort of recipe, but we just changed up the hops to see what was going to happen. This has Citra, Mosaic, Econaut, and Azaka hops.
Citra and Mosaic are two of my favorite hops.
They are a beautiful pair of hops that they go well together, and I think it's a fantastic marriage.
This is phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
I mean, like I said, the first one was one of my favorite beers. This might be even better. This is amazing.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
And I told Eric, I think, I said, I'm going to challenge these other breweries to prove me wrong and say that this isn't the best beer here.
You know what?
I'm going out and saying that right now. I'm going out and saying it.
Thank you very much. I like to be as humble as possible, and everybody's palate is different. Everybody's perception of beer is their own, and it's unique and special. But I do appreciate the compliments. But I have to say, all kudos and accolades go to Ron. It was his recipe. He's been working on this New England style for probably 2-3 months now. Different iterations you've seen through our Constitution and Knockout series. And
didn't Ron go to different breweries researching this style?
A lot of it was him going out, and we have wonderful bartenders that come in and bring different beers in, and they're like, hey, have you tried this? Have you tried this? And it allows us to be like, what else is out there? And like, that's really good. Can we make that? So it gives us inspiration as well as sort of a competitiveness of like, hey, can we make this? Can we make it better? And to me, I'm never going to say my beer is better than somebody else's, but
sure,
if other
take
people,
pride in what you do.
If people also like it, I'm not going to be mad.
Exactly. Yeah. And a little bit of what you're alluding to. Maybe talk to this for a minute. Is the community that I've been interviewing all these different breweries and reaching out to them to see if they want to do the show. And I'm a craft beer fan. I'm passionate about craft beer to begin with. And as I talk to some of these breweries, it's not really competitive, but it's more of a community, right? And everyone is supportive of each other.
How I like to see the brewing community is that we all want to make great beer. And having us be friendly is only going to allow us to make better beer. There's no sense of rivalry, as I see, because the customers are going to choose what they want to drink. Now, so that it levels the playing field, and you just make your honest craft, and also like how you approach. If you're nice to your customers and they want to come back, and there's that friendliness, and there's no bad blood between us, because all we want to do is make craft beer and make good craft beer to make Ohio really stand out. There's fantastic breweries all around us that we actually try. The brewers get together like once a month, sort of just shop talk as well as just the pains of the brewing process, and just have some type of community of like, man, I had a hell of a brew day. Oh, tell me about it. I did this or that. I really feel like, on your point, it's more of a community than it is, fighting with one another.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I love that. I love it. It's awesome, and that's the feel I get every time I talk to these different. And Akron is exploding, right, with the craft beer scene.
Oh, yeah.
And so, do you brew beer at our show?
I do.
Okay.
So I was brewing pretty much 24/7, but recently I've taken a step back, just working on more of the operations side, making sure the brewers that I've trained are having all the ingredients, having everything they possibly need, and also being there, lending a hand if they need me. It kills me that I'm not there 24/7.
Sure.
With them, but they're as good as me. I trained them well, and they make me proud every day. So I'm really. I just wish I could brew more.
That's because you're passionate about it. That's where it comes through. I love that. So, last question, I want to ask you something, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too early, but I think it's public knowledge. Is the expansion that Arche is doing in Canal Place? Is it 60,000 square foot facility? Are we allowed to talk about this?
No.
Okay.
So,
tell me about it.
Okay.
I'm so pumped up about it.
The Canal Place production facility is very, very close to being ready for build out. We are just waiting on the final parts on the finances, but that's pretty much just paperwork and legalese. And once that's done, then it's a 6 to 9 month build out of the brew house, because you have to get a brew house system, and then there's a lead time on that, lead time on fermenters. So once we get to this point, then it's going to be a waterfall of we're going to go get this, and then the build out of the restaurant. So we're hoping for a late spring, early summer. We'd love to be, early 2019, but being realistic, it's probably going to be later and into the year.
And within that space, there's a Hop in the Bean studio that you're building in there too, right?
Come again?
A Hop in the Bean studio for us to broadcast live from there?
Yeah. No, sorry. You know what? That space is so big, there's going to be space that we have no idea what to do with.
Yeah.
So we'd be very excited to just see where everything goes. I'm excited
can't
to demo.
wait. I am so excited. Like I've been telling everybody about it. Like I can't wait.
I'm very happy for the call to be like, hey, we have a wall to knock out. Here's a sledgehammer. Do you have some aggression to take out? Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to just sweating out a couple bricks and getting that place ready.
Yeah. So cool. It's going to be amazing, from what I understand.
Well, thank you very much. We are very excited and ready for this. It's been a long time coming, and no, if anybody has more words, it would be Ron, because he's spearheading the whole thing, and that's his baby. So he has more words on that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, I will let you get back to your station over there.
Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to hear it and see where this podcast goes. I love coffee and I love beer, so this is a perfect idea, and I'm really excited to see what comes of it.
Thank you. We would love to talk to you soon.
Hey, take care.
All right, you too. All right, I think we have another brewery coming up here. Come on and join us here live on set. So we have Ohio Brewing Company brewer. What's your name? I know your last name is Verich, right?
Right, Chris Verich.
Chris Verich. So is your brother do the brewery with you? Is that? Yeah. Yep. You're on. You're good.
Yes, my brother Michael Verich has been a partner with us since our inception in 1997. We're one of the oldest microbreweries in Ohio.
Okay. Awesome. That's what I thought. Yeah. I was at your brew pub. Oh, geez, it's probably been about 5 or 6 years ago when you were. I think it was like downtown Akron still. The brew pub itself was like a bar, and that was about it.
Right.
In the brewery, but I loved it.
Right. That's when we were in downtown Akron. We moved to Highland Square after that.
Yeah.
I lived in Highland Square, and we loved Highland Square. We had no issues about Highland Square. We did very well there. We were recruited by Cuyahoga Falls, downtown Cuyahoga Falls, to look at some locations to expand our brewery, because I loved the Highland Square, but it was so small.
Yeah.
We wanted to expand our production and really couldn't do that.
It was a small space. Yeah.
And we looked at some of the locations in downtown Cuyahoga Falls. We fell in love with one corner site. It used to be the Jack Richards Art Gallery for many years.
Okay.
Previously, it was a hardware store, and originally it was a car dealership, a Buick car dealership, 100 years ago.
Wow.
So it's a lot of historical
history,
nature in that building, and the city wanted somebody really special to come in there and develop that building, and also it paired us with a local historical architect, Prospectus Architecture, wonderful architectural firm, and they have a lot of experience in doing historical renovations. And we're able to secure a state preservation tax credit to help develop and keep it historical looking.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's under construction right now, and we hope to open up by end of summer, early fall.
So, where is it at now? Did you say that?
It'll be at 2250 Front Street.
Front Street, okay.
Corner of Front and Stowe Streets. Front Street was redeveloped into a regular-looking downtown that got rid of the pedestrian mall and made it into vehicular traffic, normal streets. And it really looks really cool. It's a beautiful what they did. They relocated their fountain. It's a beautiful multicolored fountain right across the street from us. We're at the north end of kind of the downtown development, about a block from the city hall. And we're like a catty corner from a Cashmere Cricket.
Yes, shout out to Chef Dick who just took over that kitchen or has been in that kitchen. We just did a show, so I'm part of 330 to go as well, and we just did a show at the Cashmere Cricket. That place is awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a full menu at our place.
Nice.
We'll have our spent grain crust pizza, where we use the spent grain in the brewing process in the crust of the pizza dough, and we'll have burgers and great appetizers, stuffed hot peppers.
Nice.
We'll have full sandwiches, a lot of vegetarian items, salads. It's gonna be really great place. We
It
have a
sounds
full
super
bar.
fun. Yeah. So Cuyahoga Falls has its own little brew district going on down there, right? We got Missing Mountain that just opened.
Right.
You have Hi Ho.
Right.
MacArthur's. Is MacArthur's down there? And then now you guys.
Four breweries on the same street within like a mile and a half of each other. So you can do
That
a
is-
little brewery hop.
Now that's so great. I love
Yeah.
that. Are they going to consider that part of the Akron Beer District?
I would think so.
Yeah.
It's really close to Akron. We're going to be part of next year when they do the Summit Brew Path again. We'll be obviously open with our brew pub, so we'll be part of that.
Yeah,
we were
I'm
there,
on that,
part of
yeah.
that last year. We missed doing it this year because we're in between developments. And I do want to let you know that a lot of people ask me, why did you leave Highland Square? I didn't plan on leaving Highland Square. I was hoping to keep both places open. To the new place in downtown Cuyahoga Falls and keep Highland Square open since I'm a Highland Square resident.
Yeah, me too.
But a local
I was sad to see you guys go.
Gave us some offers for the building, and eventually we felt that it was the right thing for us to use the sale of the place to develop a new place. Well, we really did not want to do that, but when somebody wants your spot and they keep making it worth your while, you're going to look at that. So
yeah, you gotta do.
Eventually,
Absolutely.
we decided to say yes, but we had no plans to move originally.
Hey.
But we love Akron. We love being part of Akron for over 10 years, and we wanted to develop the greater Akron area and a beer mecca.
I just moved to Highland Square, not even a year ago, and so you guys were I just heard that you were moving when I moved in, but I won't hold it against you. I'm excited about what's going on. So tell me about the beer. Which one's yours?
Well,
This one?
this is their double Irish red, and the other one should be the Zip Hop Double IPA.
Yeah, okay.
The Zip Hop Double IPA. We brought two beers tonight: the Double Irish Red and the Zip Hop Double IPA. The Zip Hop Double IPA is a nice, medium-bodied, drinkable IPA.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
I was just going to say that, very smooth.
Very dry finish. A little bit of Belgian taste to it. A little bit of banana clovish. We want it sort of like a bigger version, maybe. You ever had Blue Moon, but bigger,
But
bigger,
and
more
better,
malty,
and better.
but real dry. Yeah. So we want to make our beers like you want to drink a second one.
Yeah.
All of my beers are made so that you want to drink a second one.
I want to drink a second one of that. All those descriptive words that you just said, I was going to say them, but you did it for me, so thank you.
No problem.
So lastly, I've been asking everybody that I've interviewed. I don't know if I asked Jesse, but what's your favorite beer to drink that you make?
The next one.
Well played. Well played.
If you want me to give a real answer, it depends on the mood I'm in. I mean, I love my beers. That's why I'm in the business. I want to give people choices for beers, but I like beers that match my mood, what I'm feeling like.
Yeah.
If I'm really hot summer day, I'll drink my Barrage Gold.
Yes.
Nice Kolsch. In the wintertime, I want a nice stout, my Still Valley Stout.
Right.
Or if I want a nice, richly textured ale, I'll do my Double Irish Red or the Zip or the Hoppy if I want a nice bite.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay, I'll give you one more question, just because the beer nerd in me, and I'm curious. Do you have any new beers that you're going to plan to brew in the future?
Oh, yeah, a lot of new beers. I always wanted to really develop our IPA profile, and for whatever reason, we were always limited in terms of our facility, but we're really going to develop a lot of different IPAs, including obviously New England IPAs. We've never done a New England IPA.
Yeah,
and
it's a big
I know that's
trend
a
right
rage
now.
and all.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely be doing New England IPAs with some other IPAs too, and maybe people haven't had. So it's going to be it's going to be surprising. We're going to push the envelope. People have had ideas or opinions about Ohio brewing through years, and we're going to really shake things up in the new place. I promise this can be a well worth experience for you to check us out.
Awesome. I'm so excited. I think they're getting ready to do a presentation right now. But thank you so much for coming on, and hopefully we will talk to you soon.
All right.
I'd love to have you on the show.
Let people know OhioBrewingCompany.com and their Facebook to learn about our progress.
OhioBrewingCompany.com, and find them on Facebook as well. Presentation right now. We're going to flip around the camera, and we're going to try to capture this presentation.
And this building that you're in had been vacant for about 4 years. So our first project was, how do we repurpose an old building that had been sitting empty for a little while? So there's currently 7 different organizations that share space in here, and then the coffee shop. And the coffee shop is really a huge piece of the heart behind what we do and why we do it. So we are called The Well because we are about creating places where people naturally gather. Right, so if you think about a community without running water, the well in the community becomes a place that you naturally connect at. Once, twice, maybe even 3 times a day. And no matter who you are, where you're from, your background, or your future, the well is a place that you had to go. Right, so whether you had a roof over your head, or you didn't have a roof over your head, or you lived in the mansion on the top of the hill, the well was the place that you needed to go. And that's really the heart behind the place that you're standing right now in the coffee shop. Is that this coffee shop has become, in about 15 months of existence, has become a place that no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, whether you're a doctor at Summa or someone who doesn't have a home and walks up and down Market Street, this is a place where you can connect. So we have a voucher program where you can donate $1 every time you get a cup of coffee, and it goes towards someone who can't afford a cup of coffee. So this place, this coffee shop, is really part of the heartbeat of who the Well is, and ultimately what we want to see happen in the community. Our 3 initiatives, I'm going to talk about housing real quick, and then I'm going to pass it to Curtis. But the cards that you see here in the middle really speak to some of our initiatives as we move forward. So one of our big kind of 2018 initiatives is housing. And we set out this goal at the beginning of the year that we want to rehab 60 homes in the next 60 months. There's 2,700 homes in Middlebury and almost 600 vacant homes that are boarded up, blighted, not lived in. So we want to say, how do we repurpose some of the homes in this community and give people who have long been in this community renting an opportunity to maybe own a home and be able to develop some generational wealth as they move forward their life. So housing is one of the core things that we do in the community and in this space.
We actually have 2 homes. We were just able to acquire 2 homes, 43 Agate that you can see right there, 87 Cotter, and then we have a third one over by Mason Elementary School. So we're beginning kind of end of the summer, we'll have our first homes that will be available for people in the community. With that, I'll pass to Curtis, our Director of Operations.
Hands are hot. Let's give a quick shout out to the unsung heroes. So Kelly McCoy, our office manager. That happened this evening, so I just want to give her a quick shout out. We cannot do what we do without her, and that is a promise, I tell you. I also want to give a quick shout out to Ruben Hawk, our housing director, the guy in the background. Steve Yaki put together the sound. Thank you so very much for pouring and all of those good things. And last but certainly not least, let's give a shout out to the nice caterer, Janae Anderson, the young lady. I'm leaving more like stealing some things from this part of the night. That is happening. Liz Pooch of Encourage Co. I had the honor of working with her at the top of the year to put these cards together that you see in the center of the room. Speaking to those 3 initiatives, restoring housing, as Zach has already spoken to.
What is it doing?
I want to speak a little too creative and funny, so we understand that is a very audacious task. By no means will we be able to solve all of the economic issues that we face here in the city of Akron, but we surely want to do our part. So we have 962 square feet of underutilized kitchen space. We are excited to announce that this fall we want to break down ground on a shared use kitchen and incubator. Let's give a round of applause for that. And incubator, we hope to give local food entrepreneurs like Janae an opportunity to mass produce their product on commercial appliances. We're certified and do under all the regulations and food science policies needed to get their product on the ground. Not only that, the food business incubation program will allow us to connect with local retailers, have access to local microfinancing, loans, and get their business off the ground, amongst other things, be able to connect with local experts here in the community. So that's something we are definitely looking forward to. Last but certainly not least, our third initiative is supporting the place. So little do people know about Middlebury neighborhood. Arguably, it's the forgotten neighborhood of Akron, but it has a rich legacy. So long before Akron was a city, Middlebury was the original settlement here. It was on pace to be bigger than Cleveland in the early 1900s. But unfortunately, due to the exodus of rubber seed companies and small manufacturers, this neighborhood over the past 50 years has drastically changed. So we are challenging ourselves to pose the question, what does it mean to connect people to place? What does it mean to take pride in your neighborhood in a significant way? What does it mean to be socially engaged? How we go about doing that? Well, recently this past spring, we had the opportunity to launch the Middlebury Block Challenge, where we were able to give a matching grant to local residents up to $1,000 to do small home improvements. And lastly, we'll be partnering with MKSK Planning, who are responsible for the downtown plan and creating a neighborhood plan over the next 8 months. So those things we are really excited about. Please take the time and review those cards. On the front with the color, it expresses the need, and on the back it addresses how we go about accomplishing that need, or addressing that need, excuse me. So something to look after here this evening. I'm Bill Joe, because I've already talked so much, and I'm going to hand over the mic to one of our governing body members, the man of the master plan, James.
Curtis David, my name is James, and I'm one of the board of directors here. On behalf of the board of directors, I welcome you guys. And thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedules to come to our fundraiser to invest in our event already. Here in the I also love what as a partner here in the one of the pastors upstairs, the church upstairs in the 100-year-old church. There are also the flight boards you have are also made of the pews. They used to be in the 100-year-old church here. When we first came in, people were coming off the streets because they were excited that activity was happening again in a building that had been vacant for almost 5 years. And each and every person who came in for those first few weeks had a similar story. They came up to me and they would say things like, "Where's Miss Rita? Do you know where Miss Rita is at? Miss Rita gave us food. Miss Rita gave us rides. Miss Rita does special phone. Do you know where Miss Rita is at?" And for the longest, I would say, no, I don't even know where Miss Rita is. Until one day, two little ladies came into this building. One name is Edie English, the other name is Rita Vincent. I got really excited because I was finally going to get to meet the neighborhood friends, Miss Rita Vincent. So I asked her, because it seemed as if she had done really good things in this neighborhood for a really long time. And when I met her, I found out that she started a food pantry. That was in activity here, and that was the largest food pantry in all of Akron. She did that for over 40 years. So I asked her the famous question, "Miss Rita, what made you do that for 40 years? What made you invest time and overextend yourself in spaces that you didn't need to?" It was Rita tapped my shoulder, she reached up, and she said, "Because I believe we can make a difference. And this neighborhood is worth redeeming." Now,